All right. Good morning from Lewis Ice Arena. If you feel like you're having deja vu, yes, it was less than 24 hours ago, yesterday morning, that we played Summit here. And we're going to play them again today. For the, this is the, to advance out of the loser bracket into the championship game. And so if you thought yesterday was brutal with 3 games, today could be equally as challenging. The winner of this game goes on to play Steamboat, the top team in the state, at 10:30 a.m. here. And if that team manages to pull off an upset on Steamboat, they have to play them again at 2:30 from the Aspen Ice Garden. And so it is a long, challenging road to win this tournament or this playoff if you wind up in the loser bracket. So we're going to see if we can pull that off today. They're going to have to dig deep. We have Dylan Garvey back today, so that's a big addition. Unfortunately, sounds like Wes Bastine and Dylan Weinrich are out sick today, so wishing them speedy recoveries for the state playoffs as we get things started here. Here's Nolan Rosé. He loses the puck there at the blue line. Summit dumps it back in. That hits the netting, and we'll have a face-off at the blue line. So we got Bankert, Garvey, Rosé, Roman, and Sucic. Winds up back with Summit. They try to work it around the neutral zone and turn the puck over. Garvey gets a shot off. That hits post. Now Board coming in. We got Loden and Bates on D. This will come all the way around and turned over there as Boyd skates it in. He's got Board. He puts up a field goal. Summit on the breakout. Loden pursuing that puck down in the corner. He's trying to get it away. He gets a little help from Ryder Board. And now Bates swoops in and sends that out of the zone. Summit will try and set up here in the neutral zone. Mountaineers get the puck away from him. Board to Denton. Denton gets it down into the corner. We're going to change back on D here. We got Chopko streaking to the middle looking for a puck there. He's at forward again today. Here's Roman. Now Chopko puts that toward the net, deflected into the corner there as Bankert and Rosé join the ice. Okay, this one will come around to Bates. Oh, he misses on the pass there. Summit going the other way as Bankert goes down. Nice poke check by Bates. Way to step up there. Bankert ahead to Rosé. He's got Chopko. He's going to try the backhand. Deflected into the corner there. This is a good start to this game here. Nice play by Roman. She gets that in the zone. Summit will ice it the other way. We'll change things up here. Nope, I guess not. 11-11 to go in the first period. No score. All right, nice win on the faceoff there by Boyd. But we turn it over. Shot there is gloved by Dory.
There you go, Dory. Let's go defense. Here you go, Chrissy.
Gorbold and Coles will step out on defense. We got January, Denton, and Boyd. Boyd on the faceoff. He's doing a good job winning faceoffs in there. There's January, chips it ahead. That's going to go for icing. We'll do it again in our zone. See if Boyd can win another one.
Here we go, Gail.
And if we can have a better result. Boyd gets that back to Gorbold. He goes over to Coles in the corner. Coles is going to skate it, and he sees Cruz January on the far side there, puts that pass just a little too far out in front of him. Summit will dump it back in here. Gorbold chucks it off the boards to Denton. Denton chips it ahead for Boyd. Boyd's got Garvey on the other side. He hits him. Yes! Garvey with the goal from Boyd. And the Mountaineers take a 1-0 lead here with 10:19 in the first period. And they are pumped. That was a big confidence booster that this team needed. All right. Summit gets this one in off the faceoff. Centered toward the net. Oh, my. Oh! That one went off of Dory's stick and snuck between her and the post. And Summit gets it right back. We're tied at 1. That's going to be iced. So we'll face it off in Summit's zone. 10 minutes to go in the first period, tied at 1. All right, Bankert gets that face-off over to Garvey. He goes down, loses the puck. Bankert helps him out. He gets it back. He's looking for Chopko in front of the net there. Cleared out by Summit. Roman steps up and holds it in at the blue line, and Chopko sends it around the boards. Bankert here forechecking will take it away at the hash mark. He's got Board in there with him, who's down in the corner battling for that puck. Board goes down. Comes out to Roman. She fires one. Chopko tries to tip that. And could have been a high stick there. That shot goes wide. Oh, nice. Board gets it ahead to Bankert. Oh, no. Bankert loses it. Board back to Bankert. Oh, no. That's off the pad. Loose puck in front. Oh, my God. We had some opportunities there. Couldn't get it in the net. Here's Bankert. He's looking to send it back into the other corner there. Coles holds it in. Boyd battling in the corner. This one will get chipped out on the glass. Gorbold chases it down in the corner. Gorbold looking for Denton. Misses him on that pass. And Summit will send it back in. Coles battling in the corner. Comes back out to Boyd. Boyd gets it out ahead to Cruz. January gets it in deep. That's what we need. It'll come to Coles on the point. He gets it loaded up on the stick, gets a shot off, and the goalie with the save. All right, Summit stymied at the blue line by Denton. Nice play by Sage. She skates this one in. Oh, nice. Oh, he went around the defender there and couldn't get the shot off. This will come back to Roman. She sends it out of the zone. Summit will have to regroup it in the neutral zone and get back on sides. They dump this one into the corner. Roman will get it. She's going to wheel behind the net. She goes off the boards for Rizé. He's got Chopko. Poked away, though, at center ice by Vito. All right, Sucic. To Roman. To Chopko. Summit intercepts. They're going to wheel it out now. Garvey forecheck in there. Forces a turnover. We give it right back. We'll see if we can get this in their zone. There we go. Rizé dumps it in. Chopko puts the forecheck on. Oh, what? I don't know what happened there. He just skated himself right out of that play. That's dumped in as Mountaineers change. Roman ahead to January. He's out with Denton and Board. Board with a nice back check there. There's a slash. We're going to get a penalty coming up on Summit. 6:11 to go in the first period. Mountaineers are going to go on a power play here. We're tied at 1. Roman, Sucic, Denton, Board, and January. Board in for the faceoff. Digs that back to Roman. Shot blocked by the goalie. Nice shot there by Roman, though. That is going to be, nope, they're going to wave off the icing. I think they said Roman could have got there, but elected not to. Good shot block there by Sawyer. Cruz, January, ahead the board. Board's going to skate this up. He's all alone as we change behind the play. He's got Bankert and Rizé now joining him on the forecheck here. Bankert takes it away, tries to pass it to Rizé. It's intercepted. Bates dumps it into the corner. And we'll put the pressure back on with the forecheck. That comes out of the zone. Coles regroups in the neutral zone, hands it off to Bankert. Oh, Bankert hits blocker with that one. All right. Gorbold misses Rizé on that one. As going to get a high stick call here. There's 6 seconds remaining on this power play. 4:47 to go in the first period. Knotted at 1. That shot goes wide off the faceoff. Chopko. Back to Coles. Oh, he was looking for Rizé. Rizé does end up getting it. He's unable to get the shot off there on a good stick from Summit. Here's Bankert down low behind the net. Summit's going to break this out the other way. Good play by Chopko there. Now Bankert on the back check comes up with the pass. Misses Denton there. They're going to call icing. So 4:02 to go in the first. Still knotted at 1. Suchich and Roman out on D. We got Boyd, Ford, and that's Denton at the forwards. Here we go. Nice play by Boyd as he gets that out off the faceoff. He goes wide, takes a shot wide there. Boyd with the rebound in the corner. He's going to go skate it into the slot there. Puts a muffin up, and that's off the blocker. Sends that one out to the point. All right, nice job by Denton to hold it in. He's moving toward the net. He hits Boyd. Oh, my God. Boyd just misses on the backhand. He had wide open net. Could not get it in there. What a play, though. All right, Denton loses the puck in the corner. Summit coming up, breaking out the other way. Back check here by Boyd. Nice. Poked away by Roman. She's going to skate this up the other way. She goes wide. Misses on the backhand. Goes back to Garvey. Garvey now cycling in. He's looking for Bankert on the back door there. That line is making some stuff happen, so hopefully they'll keep them together. Oh, that one just comes out of the zone as Rosé tried to hold it in coming in off the bench. Coles and Gorbold out on D now. Garvey, Bankert, and Rosé at forwards. Bankert steps in for the faceoff. Gets that back to Gorbold, who sends a shallow puck into the zone. Bankert holds it in. Oh, he was looking for Garvey in the middle there. Just missed. Summit coming the other way. Coles is going to force this one wide. Shot there knocked down by Dory. Coles battling in the corner for that puck. He's going to get it behind the net and send it up the boards for Rosé. Rosé gets it ahead to Bankert. He's got one man to beat. He tried to go between the legs there. Rosé with the puck. Yes! Nolan with a beautiful shot there in the slot. The goalie's screen doesn't see it. And that got a little bit of post on the way in. And the Mountaineers take a 2-1 lead with 1:48 to go in the first period on the goal by Rosé. All right, here we go off the faceoff. Denton. Ahead to Boyd. January now on the other wing on this line. Boyd with a weak backhand there. Missed behind the net. Summit going the other way. Good poke check there by Roman. She's going to go tie that puck up in the corner. It comes out. Nice play by January and Suchich to get it out of the zone. They try to send it back in. Broken up by the Mountaineers. We got Denton, Boyd, and January going the other way. Denton gets it down below the goal line. He's looking. Oh, nice. Boyd with a tip. January then tries to poke the puck past the goalie. And we get a whistle. So we're going to have a penalty, I think, on Summit here. We're going to go on a power play with 50 seconds to go here in the first period. I didn't see the call, but I'm guessing it was roughing or cross check in front of the net there in the scrum. So that puck will clear the zone. Mountaineers will set up here. This is Roman. She goes up the boards for Denton. Denton gets it around the Summit player. and takes the zone with Boyd. He hands it off to Boyd. Boyd's shot off the blocker. That was a better shot. Now this will come around to the hash mark. Roman holds it in at the blue line. And then Summit's able to get it out of the zone. We got 14 seconds to go here in the period. As Mountaineers are on a power play. 7. We got another penalty coming up on Vito on Summit as he trips Sucic back there behind the play, right in front of the ref. Not a very smart one. And Sucic does a good job getting under his skin and drawing a penalty. Less than 2 seconds to go here. We're going to try and get a quick shot on this face-off if we can. Bankert. And we are unable to capitalize there. But we'll start the second period after this intermission here with a 41-second 5-on-3 advantage and a minute 29 on the second penalty there on Vito. So hopefully we'll come up with a plan here during the first intermission on how we're going to capitalize on this play. Now I haven't checked in on the score for USA Canada, but last I looked it was 1-0 USA, and they just killed a 5-on-3 penalty kill, and it was pretty impressive. That was a fun game, what I got to see of it earlier. Before the start of this one. All right, we'll see who we're going to take the ice here with for this 5-on-3. All right, Dory will take the net. We got Roman. No, I'm sorry. We got Gorbold, Coles, Garvey, Bankert, and Chopko. Five on three. All right. Bankert wins the faceoff there. Gorbold will dump it into the corner, and they'll go chase it down. It'll come out to Bankert. He skates it in. He's looking for Chopko. It'll come to Coles. Oh, Coles fans on the shot, but we have a whistle because the net was off the moorings. And I guess that's why he fanned on the shot, because the ref blew the whistle. All right, we'll face it off in the corner here. Summit sends it out to Coles. He skates it in, hands it off to Gorbold. Gorbold shot, that's in! I think that was tipped by Chopko. Maybe not. Maybe not. That was just all Gorbold. So now we're going to have a minute and 2 of 5-on-4 hockey as the Mountaineers capitalize on the 5-on-3 with the goal by Gorbold, assisted by Coles and Bankert. All right, Garvey dumps this one in. Nope, we're offsides. He didn't dump it in. He skated it in. I thought he was going to dump it. All right, Garvey gets this one in now. He's got Chopko in the middle. Loose puck out in front of the net. It comes out to Gorbold. He's going to try and get another one. But the goalie grabs that out of the air with the glove. So 3-1 Mountaineers here. We got 42 seconds remaining on the tripping penalty on Vito. Doing an excellent job capitalizing on the situation here. Bankert. Banker will come away with it. Actually, Garvey does. He's got Chopko. There we go. Garvey to Chopko. Chopko hanging out in front of the net there with his stick. Just waiting on the back door. Garvey sees that, puts the puck right on it. And just a simple redirect, not some big silly windup, results in a goal for Chopko and a 4-1 lead for the Mountaineers. 13 minutes to go in the second period, and the Mountaineers capitalize on the 5-on-3 by getting 2 goals. Summit sensing a massive shift in momentum in this game. He's going to take a timeout and talk things over. That's how you draw it up, though. That's what you want to see when you're gifted an opportunity like that. The Mountaineers take full advantage. So at this point of the game, we're 1 minute into the second period. Mountaineers out shooting Summit 15-3, and the score is 4-1. We're finally figuring out how to get the dirty goals, get the stuff going in front of the net. We had a good screen on a shot by Gorbold. Good tip in there. Got some good things happening. Things starting to click for the Mountaineers. All right. Boyd, January, Board, Coles, Gorbold. Zayden Collins off the faceoff with a really nice, strong play there. He gets a shot that goes wide there. Mountaineers get the rebound. Board doesn't connect on that cross-ice pass, but he chases that puck into the zone. He misses Boyd there on that centering pass. January able to hold it in. He gets a shot off, and that's a loose puck. There's no whistle. Keep playing it. All right, Gorbold tipped by Board, but just wide. This will come out to the point. Cole's unable to hold it in on the blue line. They'll regroup. Gorbold ahead to January. January shoots one wide into the corner. This is going to come out of the zone. And we're offsides as Board chips it back in. So we'll change things up here with Roman and Sucic. We've got Rizé, Bankert, and Chopko at forwards. Oh, Summit on the faceoff. Nice save there by Dory. And we've missed on the pass going the other way. It's going to go for icing. So 11:51 remaining in the second period. 4-1 Mountaineers. Bankert steps in for the faceoff. Summit, oh boy, that goes off the crossbar and into the netting. We dodged a bullet there. All right, here goes Chopko. He's going to take this wide. Unable to get a shot off there. He skates it around behind the net. He's going to pull up in the corner and go the other way. And then he sends it back around. Unfortunately, Summit's able to clear that out of the zone. We got Roman back on D. She forces the shot wide there. Bankert chips it off the boards, misses Rizet. Poke check there by Roman, and Bankert comes back up with the puck. He's unable to get it out.